All right, welcome to MOVATI at Home. This is Core Balance and Stretch, and my name is Julie. I'll be your instructor for today. The only piece of equipment that you need today is a roller. But if you don't have one and you still want to do this class, don't worry, I have options for you, right? I can modify, no problem. So for now, place your foam roller out to the side, and all we're going to do is do a little bit of mobilization. So I just want you to start with circling the arms, just opening up through the shoulders, circling forward. One more time, and then we're going to circle back. That's it, just opening up through the chest a little bit and getting a little bit of movement through your shoulder joint. That's it, nice. All right, and then from here, we're just going to do roll down. So chin to chest, roll ragdoll style, all the way down, bend the knees as needed, and then roll up. All right, nice, we're going to do that again, roll down. And then roll up. Okay, the next time we roll down, we're just gonna stay there. So rolling down, and then you're gonna step back into tabletop position. I'm gonna turn to face you so you can see what I'm doing. And you're gonna step your right foot in between your hands, coming into a low lunge, stack your hands, and press back. Okay, we just wanna open the hip flexors a little bit. That's it. And then your hands are gonna come to the floor. You're just gonna shift your hips back, straighten your front leg. Again, I'm gonna turn so you can see me. Okay, and then we're gonna move again into that low lunge. Stack your hands, push back, and then hands to the floor. Shift your hips, straighten your front knee. Beautiful. And then one more time, stack and press. Keep the rib cage in, and then hands down. One more time, lengthening the front leg and hips back. You're gonna step back to tabletop, and then from here, step the left foot, and then again, hands on your front thigh, press back. And then hands come to the floor, shift your hips over your back knee, straighten that front leg, keep a small bend in the knee if you're feeling too much tension, and then low lunge, press back. Nice. And then hands to the floor, shift your hips back. And then one more time, this is your last time, press back, rib cage in. And then hands down, and then slowly bring your hips over your back knee, straighten that front leg. And then one more time, we're gonna move into a tabletop position, curl the toes under, and then from here, try to lift both knees up off the floor and hold, working on core stability. If that doesn't work, just lift one knee up and really squeeze the core. And then bring the knees back down. We're gonna go one more time, so if you lifted one knee, lift the other one. Let's go, lift the knees up. That's it, and hold, just working on that core and shoulder stability. And then slowly release, bring your big toes together, widen the knees, and just take a child's pose. Now while you're in child's pose, let me go through how I teach this class. So we have 4 blocks of exercises. The first 3 blocks have 2 exercises. We repeat them twice. The third block only has 1 exercise because it's only a 30-minute class. 45 seconds per exercise. Okay, rise up if you're in child's pose. So 45 seconds per exercise. So you'll see me look at my watch once in a while so I can time you. All right? You don't have to do the exercise for the full 45 seconds. Feel free to take breaks, okay? So we're gonna start with our hands on the roller in that bear crawl position. So hands and knees. You're gonna lift your knees up and you're gonna step back to plank and in, back to that bear crawl. Now if you can't do that, again, you can just lift your knees up and down. All right, I'm gonna start the timer. You will have 45 seconds on the clock starting in 3, 2, and 1. 45 seconds, all right? So you wanna push down on the foam roller. Now if you don't have a foam roller, you just do that with your hands on the floor. Okay, now try to alternate the legs that go out and in. That's it. Remember your options, right? Hands on the floor, or if you don't want to step back to plank, just lift your knees, hold, and release. Lift one knee up, hold, and release, right? Those are all your options. Working on core stability. All right, let's go. Step back to plank, into bear crawl. Look slightly ahead of your mat to keep that neck nice and long. And done, rest. All right, second exercise is we're gonna move onto our back. We're gonna place the roller on your ankles. So if you're at home, you don't have a roller, you can also balance something else on your ankles. So legs are tabletop. You're gonna lift, reach for the foam roller, down and back. Lift, reach, center and down. All right, in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Lift, reach, try to touch the foam roller without moving your legs. Lift, reach. Now, if at any point your neck hurts, feel free to bring one hand behind the head, right? We're alternating sides. Lift and reach. That's it. So you want to exhale when you're curling up, right? It's going to help to engage the core. Make sure you don't hold your breath. You have 15 more seconds. That's it. Lift and reach. Keeping the legs tabletop, which means knees over your hips. Oh, so good. And rest. All right, we're going back to the first exercise. So I find the first time we do an exercise, we're kind of like, what is that? Now you're proficient at it, and we're gonna do it again for 45 seconds. So hands on the roller in that bear crawl position to plank. 4, 3, 2, let's go. All right. All right, let's go. Try to alternate the leg that moves back into plank, and remember your options. You don't have to step to plank. You can just lift your knees up, hold, and down. All right, so work at your level and do as many reps as you can in that 45 seconds, but know that you can take breaks. That's it. But you should work at a challenging level, right? Now make sure that your hips stay lifted in line with your shoulders and you're not turning into a hammock, right? You don't want to drop the hips down. That's a lot of pressure on that low back. So if you're feeling that, reset and go back. One more, and rest. Very nice. All right, we're moving back to the second exercise. You're gonna come onto your back, place the foam roller on your ankles. Okay, from here I'm gonna add on something if you wish. So if you found that easy, you're gonna lift, reach. When you come back to center, you're gonna push your legs out. Lift, reach, push your legs out. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it. Lift, reach, step back to center and down. Lift, reach, back to center and down. Again, that added bonus, lift, reach, and then push your legs out and in and down. Lift, reach, center, push your legs out and in. Oh yeah, and down. Let's go. Lift, reach, choose the option that's best for you. Now, I don't want you to think, oh my God, I can't do that more difficult one the whole time. No worries. Just try it once and then come back to that like easier for you variation, right? That's it, keep moving. Keep your chin tucked towards your chest so you're not hurting your neck, and you're done. Very good. First sets of 2 exercises done. Let's see what we have time for. All right, we might have to cut this a little bit. Now you're gonna bring your forearms on your roller, okay, like you're karate chopping. Okay, most of you will do this on your knees, including me. You wanna start in the middle of your forearm. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna roll out and in without changing the body. Now, if you do not have a roller, you're gonna come into forearm plank and you're just gonna move forward and back. Okay, you can be on or off your toes. All right, let's start in 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, everyone. All right, starting in the middle of your forearm, roll out and in. You can do that off your knees, or when you feel too much pressure in the low back, reset on your knees, but keep rolling. You don't have to go with the beat of the music here, right? That's it. Now, the advantage of this is you're also getting a nice forearm massage. All right. Remember your options. If you don't have a roller, you're on your back, going forward and back, not changing where your hips are in relationship to your shoulders. Oh yes. I'm starting to feel this. What about you? Good job. All right. Thank God I have to look at my watch once in a while. All right, and done. The second exercise is going to be one more time on your back, coming into a bridge position. Now, feet are on the roller. Again, if you don't have a roller, no problem. You're going to come up and you're just going to walk your feet out, out, in. Feet on the roller, we're going to lift into a bridge position, and then you're going to roll to your heels and then roll to your toes. 3, 2, and 1. That's it. Whew. Now, if you're prone to cramping, that's normal. I feel them too. You want to drop the hips and maybe slap the back of your thighs a little bit, right? Also, if you push too much forward, the roller will kind of come away, so you might have to reset and bring it a little closer. That's it, keep going. Just rolling out and in. Again, the advantage here is that you're getting a nice foot massage. Keep those hips up, okay? When you get tired, they're gonna start to kind of come down. Keep squeezing them. If you need to reset and take a break, know that you can. You have less than 5 seconds left here. And done. Very nice. Coming back to forearms on the roller or on the floor. We're going that plank. All right, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, on your knees if you need to. Roll forward and back. I'm gonna choose to be on my knees today. Okay? That's it. So how you work out on any given day depends also on what you did the previous day, right? So I did a lot of core yesterday, so on my knees is where I need to be today. That's it. So rolling forward and back without changing the shape of your plank. Oh yes, let's go, gang. So good. Remember, we have a stretch after this. That's it. You've got this. Oh yes. I need to look at my watch. You've got 5 more seconds. Let's do this. And done. Ooh. Let's go back with our feet on the roller. In bridge position, or if you don't have a roller, walk out, out, in. 3, 2, and 1. Lift the hips and push out and in. You want gentle pressure on the roller, otherwise it's gonna push it forward and you'll have to reset, right? But if you need to do that, no problem. All right, I want you to breathe. And again, notice if your hips start to sink down. And then really feel like you're drawing your tailbone in between your legs. That's it. Good job. If you're cramping, bring the hips down and slap the back of your thighs a little bit to give it a little bit of a break. That's it. It's not a big roll, right? We're just rolling to the heel and back towards the toes. 10 more seconds. Just in case you're wondering, yes, you can do it. That's it. And done. Woo, very nice. Okay, so we're gonna come on our back now. We're gonna alternate the roller between the hands and on the ankles. So we're gonna balance it out. And it looks like this. We're in a hollow hold position, or your start on the floor, arms come overhead. Or here, okay? And then you're gonna bring the foam roller to your ankle, push away, arms overhead, and then again, take it back in between your hands. In 3, 2, and 1. Yep, let's do this. Okay? Your option is to go back to the floor and not to push the legs further back. Okay? So your option is here. That's perfectly acceptable. Do what challenges you. And that's the great thing of MOVATI at home is you don't have any peer pressure, right? You do what challenges you. That's it. Oh yes, 20 more seconds. Let's do this. Again, you don't have to go super fast. And you can take breaks as needed. Woohoo! I almost lost my roller there. And if you don't have a roller, you just pretend that you have one, right? That's it. Breathe through the sensations that you're feeling. Know that you're getting stronger. And done. Nice. All right, now we have a side plank. One of my favorite exercises, and I know it's not for everyone, but let's try it anyways. So you have 2 choices. You can have a side plank on your knee without the roller. You're gonna take the top leg forward and back, but try not to change the shape of your upper body. So really squeeze everything in like you're in between 2 walls. Otherwise, you're gonna bring the bottom foot on the roller, the bottom ankle on the roller, okay? And then tap. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Tap, tap. We're just gonna do 30 seconds on that side, because side plank is hard. Yeah, so if you're feeling it, you're not alone. That's it. Keep going. We only have time to do that once. Anybody happy? I am. That's it. 10 more seconds on this side. Okay, try not to sway the hips side to side. If you need a break, just come to plank and hold it there. And rest. We're gonna move to the other side. So take your rollers to the other side, or take your plank to the other side. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do this. All right, bottom ankle on the floor. And then once you've got your side plank, move forward and back. Try not to change the shape of your spine. Imagine you're wedged between two walls. That's it. Woo, 15 more seconds. This is hard. This is what happens when I have nothing to do at home and I think about these things. Oh, 5 more seconds. Let's go. Oh, and done. Oh yeah. All right, take your foam roller up. We have one more exercise. And again, we're gonna do 30 seconds on one side and then I'm gonna do a stretch for about 10 minutes. I want you to take yourself into a star position, all right? And you're gonna shift all of your weight into this leg and lean to the side. But no, I'm like one straight line to my heel. And then don't change the relationship of your hands to your shoulders and then twist towards the floor and then twist up towards the sky. Oh yeah, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds on the clock. Try not to bring your hips with you. So imagine you're a wet towel and you're wringing yourself at the waist. If it's too much with the arms, bring your hands behind your head. Don't let your elbow cross in front. All right, less than 15 seconds. Also, if your balance is not great, don't worry about it. This is why we're practicing it. 5 more seconds. And release. Gonna move to the other side. Get into that star position. Shift all of your weight. Whew. All right, we're gonna lift into that tilted star. 3, 2, and 1. Don't change the relationship of your hands to your ears. Turn up towards the sky and down towards the floor. Move as slowly as you need to, right? It's not a competition. Nobody's winning anything. Well, you're winning a little bit more balance. All right. All right, 10 more seconds. And we're gonna stretch. Woo, baby. All right, 5. Don't bring your hips with you. You're just the torso. And release. So good. So we're gonna lower the music now and come into a stretch. So you're more than welcome to do this in silence or to play some very light music at home. Whew. Let's take a deep breath in. Reach the arms up overhead. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath, exhale it out. Now we're gonna first stretch with the roller. We took it out, we might as well use it. So you're gonna place it in front of you. You're gonna place your right hand on the foam roller, left hand on top of your right hand, and just hips over the heels. I want you to melt your chest down. Okay, I'm gonna take one arm off because I feel like my mic is in my throat, but both hands are on the foam roller. And you're just melting your chest down, head in between your arms. Bring your heart rate down. All right, and then rise up. And then we're gonna do the same on the other side. So you're gonna take the left hand on the roller, right hand on top of the left hand. I'm gonna take this arm out just because my mic is in the way. And again, melt your chest. Soften through the knees if you're feeling a lot of tension in the back of your legs. Remember, a stretch should never be so crazy that you can't breathe. You want to find mild tension in the body and ease it through breath. All right, we're going to take ourselves back up. You're going to place the foam roller down to the floor. Yeah, and then we're going to come into some stretches to open up the front of the chest. So my favorite is puppy pose, keeping the hips on top of your knees. You're just walking the chest forward and the arms forward, and then melt again your heart until your forehead meets the mat, the floor, or your foam roller. You can use it in place of a block if you don't have that. You want to make sure that your hips are lifting up towards the sky, so there's a gentle lengthening through the back of your thigh. And you want to notice an arch in the back, and maybe a stretch in the front of the shoulder or the chest. Breathe in and out through your nose. After all that excitement of core and balance. And then slowly walk your hands back, coming into tabletop position, and then we're going to take a nice twist. So you're going to take your right arm out to the side. So this is my left arm, but right arm out to the side. Open the chest up, and then as you exhale, twist under the opposite armpit. Head and shoulder will make contact to the floor or to your roller if you need it. Now shift your hips over towards the right to balance the weight evenly over both knees. And then let go of tension in your neck, jaw, Notice any creases on your forehead. And take this opportunity to just breathe. Slowly in and out through your nose. Close your eyes if that feels good. Enjoy the nice twist sensation in your torso and the gentle lengthening of the side of their waist. And then bring yourself back to tabletop, and then we're going to move to the other side. Extend the arm, open up away from the body, and then twist under the opposite armpit, releasing head and shoulder, back of the shoulder to the floor. And close your eyes if that feels good. Shift your hips towards the left a little bit to intensify that stretch. But remember that any stretch that's too intense and keeps you from breathing is not going to have the effect that you want. Relax through your face, your jaw and your neck. Deep breaths in and out through your nose. Very nice. Then one more time, we're going to take ourselves back into tabletop position, and then grab your roller if you have one. If you don't, you can just simply maybe use a pillow or something under your back, and we're going to take our hips and our whole spine if it fits on the roller. If your roller is a little shorter, you're going to take your hips to the floor and just gently lay back onto your foam roller and open the chest towards the sky, palms up. Your knees can stay bent. You can lengthen the legs or even bring the soles of your feet together and open the knees to the left and to the right, just letting your thighs fall away from one another. And from here, just invite that feeling of just melting over the roller or just melting to the floor, even if you're just on your mat. Again, just inviting slow breaths, closing the eyes if needed. And you're more than welcome to stay here as I wrap up the class here. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me today, getting a stronger core, getting a little bit more balance, so next time the ice is coming, because we know it's coming, you're going to know how to engage your body and prevent falls. Thank you.